So has anybody here from last year seen, did you see the Let's Get Honest video with the grandma factor? Remember that? What they were talking about was speaking up. It's up to us, and don't wait till it becomes when you're angry or it's confrontation. Just tell people that, I don't like when you tell that kind of joke in front of me, or I think the joke you're telling might be offensive to one of my coworkers, maybe to a citizen. So being able to speak up. What we're teaching people, and I'm doing this in a variety of ways, is a pre-planned practiced response. If you get mad at somebody, a coworker, maybe saying a joke or saying something that's offensive to you, usually you get confrontational, you get angry, and you regret what you tell them, right? But I'm telling you, we're all actors and actresses. So what we need to do is have a pre-planned practiced response. If you have a coworker that says something frequently that's offensive, if you have a citizen that often says something offensive, start figuring out what is it I'm going to say as my response to them. And what you want to remember that you're going to do is give them the 5 universal truths. We still treat them with dignity and respect. We're going to give them a second chance, right? And you don't want them to have pity in your car. So we're not going to be mean to them and get them, because then they're going to want revenge. And that's really difficult, because then people can kind of sabotage things that we do. But a pre-planned practice response to a coworker who might say something that's offensive might be something like in the middle of this page. I'm embarrassed when you use that word. I know I've let you use that before, but do you think we can tone that down? I really appreciate that. And use an I statement, not you. Now, you always say that. I'm sick of it. Because then we're starting a fight. Go back to being an actor or actress. Say, I don't like it when we tell those jokes about that group. It kind of makes me very uncomfortable. Do you think we can watch that? Or you may not have realized it, but I'm embarrassed when you say or do such and such. But what we have to do is, just like an actor or actress, plan what you're going to say in the heat of an argument or somebody that's upsetting you. The stuff that we're teaching is verbal defensive influence. They're now teaching it to children in martial arts schools. So here everybody's talking about bullying. And isn't harassment at work bullying? You're dealing with a bully if somebody's really harassing you. So what do they do with these little kids at school? 6, 7-year-old kid, the parent goes to school and says, hey, my child's being bullied. What do they tell them to do? They say, send them to martial arts school. Teach them martial arts to be able to have an encounter with somebody. Well, martial arts schools have now said, you know what, besides teaching them how to physically protect themselves, we gotta teach them how to verbally protect themselves. So what they're teaching them now is a pre-planned practice response. So the martial arts instructor will ask each child, what is it that kids say to you that upsets you? And like an example is a little boy said, I've got to videotape this, I should get a clip of it so I can show it to you. Little 6, 7-year-old boy says, people call me stupid all the time. And you just see the kid is not very assertive. He's got to learn assertiveness skills. And not just the martial arts, he needs to learn verbally how to be assertive. So his martial arts instructor said, okay, here is your pre-planned practice response. And he tells Mom and Dad, let's write this down. Here's your son's pre-planned practice response. Go home, practice it in front of a mirror, and we're going to work on it next week. So the little boy goes home, and here's his response. He's supposed to practice in front of the mirror, because he's going to be an actor on stage as well. When a bully says, hey, you're stupid, he's going to say, I'm glad you noticed. I'm going to play next week, and my character's supposed to be stupid, so I guess I'm doing my job. Thanks. And he walks away. And we teach him how to say that. We teach him how to walk away. That's all the stuff I'm teaching you folks right now. And we're expecting little kids to know how to address bullying when we don't do it at work. We wait till somebody really ticks us off. So, again, pre-planned practice responses. What should we say to people so that we can calm down anything that's very upsetting? All right, and it's all about showtime.